Alright, I'm in my proper Squid attire. Only problem is, the weather is garbo. It smells like worms too. And I was gonna ride today, god damn it. Hi guys, good to see y'all again, Omni Rider here. So about a week or 2 weeks ago, I posted on the community tab that I had sold my 2017 Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R about 2 to 3 months prior. At the time, my goal was to sell my Ninja so that I could pocket that money and save until I could buy my dream bike, the BMW S1000RR, outright in cash. However, after not having a fast bike for nearly 11 weeks, I'll be honest with you guys and myself, I couldn't take it anymore. If y'all watched my other videos, you can tell that I'm always impassionately talking about how much motorcycles mean to me, that I'm always finding my solace and peace in them whenever I ride. So coincidentally, a couple of my good coworkers out of the blue started buying motorcycles, some of which were 600cc Supersports like the Yamaha R6 and the Ninja ZX6R. So the craving was only getting worse, especially as we would go out riding some days and all I had left was my girlfriend's little R3. I couldn't keep up at all in the straights and admittedly I felt kinda sad. We would go on longer rides on the freeway and they'd effortlessly pass cars, semis, what have you. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to crank the throttle on the little R3 going 70 plus miles or 110 kilometers per hour up a steep mountain range. Shortly after those rides, I began searching, just for fun, you know, for something more affordable than a 1000. I mean, they use more gas, the insurance on my ZX10 was 2 to 3 times more than that of my R6, and I wanted to get a bike that allowed me to hang with my bros properly. After weeks of searching day in and day out, I stumbled upon perhaps the greatest deal of all time. A small dealership in the mountains of Arizona was offering the sale of a leftover 2017, still brand new 600cc Supersport. I had found the 600 that I've always wanted even before my R6. And it's in the color scheme that I've longed for over 2.5 years ago. What are the chances of me ever getting this opportunity again? I mean, yes, it's the infamous Suzuki GSXR or gixxer 600. Advertised for only $7,200 or a whopping $4,000 off MSRP. At this point, some of you are probably wondering, why a gixxer? Isn't that the quintessential Squid bike? Listen, I don't give a damn what anyone thinks. I could care less about the stigma of owning a gixxer. You buy whatever makes you happy, and the less you care about what other people think about your ride, the happier you'll be. Hopefully you're not just buying a car or motorcycle to impress others because, spoiler alert, you're never going to impress everyone, let alone anyone, so you do you. I bought this bike for a few reasons. One, it's the original 600 that I always wanted. Why? Simple. It fits me well, and it's the color scheme that screams it's outrageously fun. I mean, I can actually flatfoot this Supersport, unlike my old R6 with a 33.5 inch seat height and my Ninja with a 32.9 inch seat height. Ergonomically speaking, everybody, despite what big 4 Japanese bike they own, agrees that the gixxer is arguably the most comfortable of all the Supersports. It doesn't have that same overly aggressive riding position like the other brands, namely Yamaha. Millimeters of differences separates us from whether or not we can ride a Supersport for longer than, say, an hour or two. In the case of the gixxer 600, I can finally say that my lower back is not going to be asking for forgiveness after 2 hours. The second reason is obviously the price tag played a huge factor in my purchase for this bike. It was almost too good to be true. I'd still have no motorcycle debt seeing as I could pay for this bad boy in cash. And the third reason, I had already owned a Yamaha R6, I wasn't about to get one again, and I've owned and or ridden both the Ninja ZX10R and ZX6R. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to give Suzuki a chance. I've ridden on my best friend's K6 gixxer 600 a while back and really enjoyed it. People give gixxers a whole lot of shit, but real talk, it's not necessarily the bikes that are bad, it's the people who ride them. Kinda like how everyone stereotypes Mustangs as crowd killers or Civics as the ricers of the car community. Both cars aren't bad at all, they have their place. Anyways, I'll talk about gixxers more in detail in an upcoming video, why gixxers have a bad reputation. Subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for that one. And lastly, number 4, I just wanted to low-key see how well a Gixxer 600 performs against my buddy's 2019 R6 and my other buddy's 2019 ZX6R. Again, stay tuned for another video or whenever we get a chance to race. So there you have it. I'm going to try to represent my Gixxer brothers in a good light. Hopefully y'all continue to support me on my Squid adventures. Look out for more motorcycles and car videos coming up. I'll see y'all next time, but until then, peace out.